Good afternoon, Mr. President.
Good afternoon, Katie. Katie, welcome to the People's House, the White House. This afternoon, we're here to honor the life and work of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. with a federal holiday. Dr. King is the first African American to be honored by the United States Congress in this way. Katie, thank you very much for your dedicated work on H.R. 3706. You made this day possible for the King family and millions of Americans.
As the state of Indiana's first African American, male or female, elected to the United States Congress from the state of Indiana, I am proud to have authored and sponsored H.R. 3706, my version of the King Bill, in the House of Representatives for all Americans to enjoy each third Monday in January for many years to come in the future.
Katie, Dr. King was born in 1929 in an America where, because of the color of his skin, he and nearly 1 in 10 persons lived lives that were separate and unequal. Now, our nation has decided to honor Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. by setting aside a day each year to remember him and the just cause he stood for. But traces of bigotry still mar America.
Yes, President Reagan, I agree. Traces of bigotry still mar the lives of Americans, especially African Americans, in many ways since the Civil Rights Movement of the 1960s.
Katie, I hope and pray that each year on Martin Luther King Day, we not only recall Dr. King, but rededicate ourselves to the commandments he believed in and sought to live every day. Thou shalt love thy God with all thy heart, and thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
You know, President Reagan, Martin Luther King Jr. gave to this great country a new understanding of equality and justice for all. This legislation will act as a national commitment to Dr. King's vision of an ideal America.
U.S. Representative Hall, as you may recall during your previous visits to the White House to discuss Steel Caucus issues, I would often inquire about legislative progress on the King Bill. At that time, I stated to you that I would sign your version of the King Bill if it passed both houses of Congress.
Yes, President Reagan, you were true to your word. You stated on many occasions that you would sign the King Bill if and when it came across your desk, and you have done so today, Wednesday, November 2nd, 1983. Again, thank you so much, Mr. President. My family, the nation, and the world are so elated to witness you, the 40th President of the United States of America, sign federal legislation honoring the birthday, life, and work of Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. in the form of a national holiday.
Attorney Hall, in 2023, the Katie Hall Educational Foundation, Inc. is proud to return to the Lincoln Tomb to remember Abraham Lincoln, 16th President of the United States of America, at one of the foundation's educational forums.
Yes, Jennifer, the foundation has come a long way since its founding in 2013. We have sponsored great educational programming and honored fantastic public servants.
All of our honorees have made outstanding contributions to humanity.
The year 2016 was a fantastic year for the foundation. We honored Ken Burns, the famous PBS filmmaker who produced the Civil War, The Queen of Sheba also came together for the foundation.
Attorney Hall, who is the Queen of Sheba and why do you call her that name?
I chose this name for Reverend Dr. Bernice A. King, CEO, the King Center in Atlanta, for her remarkable wisdom and knowledge not only of civil rights, but of religion.
Yes, Attorney Hall, the Queen of Sheba is a phenomenal woman. I think she really enjoyed the down-home Southern dinner we prepared for her at the historical Katie Hall House Museum, especially the catfish and peach cobbler.
Jennifer, God has blessed the foundation to do educational and unique programming. The Harriet Tubman Essay Contest, the Charles Hamilton Houston Essay Contest, a greeting card line, and postcards that we sell for the Dr. King National Holiday.
Yes, don't forget to mention the Katie Hall Public Service Awards Luncheon Program, the Lincoln Tomb Program, and the third Sunday in January service. Today, according to the King Center, the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. National Holiday is observed by millions of Americans, and in some form, in more than 100 countries around the world. This is so amazing.
To sum it all up, the foundation has been abundantly and bountifully blessed by Christ. ABBC.